Hi guys, I wanted to share my granola recipe with you. I have been playing around with different recipes and just adding things until I found what I think is the perfect granola. It's so simple to make your own granola, and this is just a basic recipe and you can add whatever kind of nuts or dried fruit or something like that into your granola. So I am going to just show you a basic recipe and then I'll tell you some things that I like to add into our granola. So this makes quite a bit. You can easily cut this recipe in half if you don't need quite as much, but we have teenage boys in our house, so we go through it pretty quickly. So I usually just make a large batch. So first you're going to need 6 cups of quick oats. You'll need 6 tablespoons of brown sugar. You'll need 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, a half of a teaspoon of salt, and then you're also going to need 1 cup of honey, 3/4 of a cup of oil. I'm going to use coconut oil, but you can use whichever oil that you like to use. You'll also need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. First, you'll want to preheat your oven to 300 degrees, and then you can lightly grease 2 cookie sheets. I just sprayed mine lightly with olive oil. And then in 1 large bowl, you'll combine your oats, brown sugar, cinnamon, and salt. And then in another bowl, you will combine your honey, oil, and vanilla extract. You'll just stir all of your dry ingredients together. And you'll also want to stir your honey, oil, and vanilla extract together. Next, you'll just add your honey and oil mixture to your oats and just mix it together really well. Once you've mixed your granola together, you'll just put half on each of your cookie sheets. You'll just want to smooth the granola out on each cookie sheet with a spatula. And what I usually do is pop it in the oven at 300 degrees for 15 minutes, and then I kind of stir it around a little bit and then cook it for another 15 minutes. And you'll just want to check it the last like 5 or 10 minutes or so just to make sure it's not getting too brown. This is the granola after 15 minutes, and I just stir it around on the pan a little bit and then pop it back into the oven for another probably 10 to 15 minutes. You'll just want to check it after about 10 minutes just to make sure it's not getting too brown. This is what the granola will look like when it's done baking. It'll be a nice golden brown color, and it is going to harden as it cools. So it's not going to be really hard when you take it out of the oven, but it will harden as it cools. So you can take your cookie sheets and place them on a wire rack and let them cool for 20 to 30 minutes before you add your dried fruit or nuts or whatever you would like to add to your granola. This is what your granola will look like when it's done cooling, and as you can see, it hardens. You can easily just break it up a little bit. And then you can add whatever you like to add to your granola. Dried fruit. I like to add a little bit of shredded coconut. You'll just want to store your granola in a large bowl with a lid, or you can even store it in large Ziploc bags. And I think it tastes really good with almond milk, but you can also use regular milk or coconut milk. You can serve it over yogurt or even just eat it plain. So it's a really versatile recipe, so delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.